You think you know, but most of what you've been taught was designed to keep you inside the system. Wealth? It's not just about starting a company or being the boss. You'll be surprised to learn the truth. Wealth doesn't come from working. It comes from earning the right way. And perhaps the most important part, wealth isn't just about making money, it's about reclaiming your time. If the thought, "I could never be rich," echoes in your mind, this video is exactly for you. Because money is first earned in the mind. For many of us, it's not just about money. Somewhere deep inside, there's a buried fear of becoming wealthy. Even if it doesn't surface, it influences your decisions. It pushes you toward where you feel safest, your comfort zone. But comfort is sometimes the most expensive prison. It keeps you safe, but it doesn't help you grow. And for some people, staying in the comfort zone means painting the walls of failure to look more pleasant. So what does it mean to earn correctly? If your income comes only from your salary, you're not free. Rich people don't get rich from salaries. They get rich by combining multiple income streams. This kind of diversity strengthens not just your finances, but your sense of security. Every new stream of income reinforces your confidence. Even if you lose one, another keeps you standing. That's what mental freedom means, and mental freedom is the greatest luxury of all. Inside, everyone is a silent part that wants to break the chains, and it's possible. But first, you need to understand what it means to truly earn. There are four main types of income: active income, passive income, portfolio income, and capital gains. Someone who doesn't know this difference risks tying their entire financial future to just one path. Successful people not only care where their income comes from, but how it comes. Because the difference between being a slave to the system or owning the system lies in this awareness. Active income is what you earn by selling your time, getting up every day, going to work, doing your shift. You put in effort and time, and you get a fixed amount in return. It's safe, but it's limited. If you get sick or lose your job, your income stops. Depending only on active income is like being tied to an invisible chain, and that chain locks again every month. Most people live in this cycle. They start the month already worrying about the end of it. If you don't work, you don't earn. If you don't earn, you don't live. This cycle traps you, and it's often sold as stability. Passive income, on the other hand, is building a system. It earns for you, even while you sleep. Rent, digital products, automated sales systems. Once they're set up, they generate income without requiring your daily effort. But here's the truth. Passive income is not a fantasy. It takes hard work at the beginning, writing an e-book, launching an online course, starting a blog, building automated systems. All of it takes time and patience, but once done, it works. In your place. Here, planning, patience, and quality are key. And for digital sources of passive income, things like sustainability, updating content, and strategic marketing matter. Passive income is also the way you get your time back. You no longer have to be physically present to earn money. It's a system where invisible hands work for you. Portfolio income comes from turning your savings into investments, stocks, bonds, funds, dividends. This type of income requires financial literacy, but over time, it turns you into a passive investor. Everyone who succeeds in the stock market has one thing in common: knowledge. If you enter without knowledge, you don't make income, you lose. But if you research and build a good portfolio, the system starts working for you, and with time, it creates compound returns. Portfolio structure, risk management, asset allocation, these are the basic principles. A portfolio that works for you becomes insurance for your future, built with patience. Still, many people can't build this type of income because they're impatient. They want results fast and don't wait for investments to mature. Lack of knowledge is another major barrier. Those who don't know the tools only see the risk, not the opportunity. Psychologically, many are afraid of losing. They hesitate to spend money in the wrong place, but don't have the courage to use it where it might grow. And maybe most importantly, many people think it's pointless to invest in something that doesn't bring immediate income. But portfolio income starts quietly and grows loud with time. That's why people see passive income as a dream. But it's not a dream, it's a strategy. Capital gains are value increases, real estate, crypto, valuable goods. What you buy today can become more valuable over time and bring profit when sold. But again, patience is key. This income grows slowly. The winners aren't the ones who expect quick riches from crypto, but those who research, wait, and manage risk. Knowing about taxes, timing of buying and selling, and having a long-term mindset are critical here. In real estate, location matters. In crypto, project analysis is crucial. In valuables, knowing the market gives you an edge. This space is also open to speculation and manipulation. An unprotected investment, one made without knowledge, can turn into emotional gambling. And that's exactly why many people can't create passive income streams, because to invest, you first need savings. But millions living on salaries can't even make it to the end of the month, let alone save. For them, investing doesn't feel like a luxury. It feels unreachable. And it's not just money they lack, it's knowledge. Financial systems look complex, jargon sounds intimidating, and many avoid starting altogether out of fear. On top of that, social upbringing plays a big role. Thoughts like, "No one in my family ever invested," sink deep into the subconscious. And even with a good income, that thought crushes your courage. The problem isn't just in your wallet, it's in your head. Some people give up long-term gains for short-term pleasure. The desire for quick results makes the idea of building a system feel tiring, but passive income doesn't promise instant happiness. It offers lasting freedom. Regular, small investments in the right places can give you freedom in 5 years and retirement in 10. A 20-year-old could retire at 30 with small savings. A 40-year-old with higher investment power could reach super retirement in just 5 years. It's never too late, you just need patience. Mental diversity and security are essential. Wealthy people have at least 3 of these 4 income types. Relying on one makes you vulnerable. Financial security isn't about money, it's about structure. The more supports you have, the more secure you feel, and the more courage you'll have. Less mental stress means more capacity to take risks. That's why diversity brings not just financial but mental well-being. But sometimes invisible inner blocks surround you like walls. I don't understand this. Investing's not for me. It's too late. These don't reflect truth. They reflect fear, and those fears feed on suppressed emotions. Sometimes staying in a salaried job isn't about money. It's about fear. Fear of rejection, failure, loneliness. These fears aren't conscious, but they sabotage you. The reason you're stuck might not be ignorance, but the shadow of your past. Maybe a sentence from your childhood, "Don't take risks, you'll lose everything," still controls your life. That's why your mindset has to win before your money does. Wealth isn't just about what you earn, it's about what you believe. If your beliefs are limiting, your income might grow, but your mind stays poor. That's why wealth is not just technical, it's psychological. It comes with discipline, patience, awareness, and knowledge. And most of all, it's built with your own decisions, not someone else's beliefs. The financial value of courage is one well-timed step in the right direction. You can't build a system without recognizing your patterns. And you can't grow unless you face them. Every step you take with awareness strengthens not just your finances, but your emotional power. And that power doesn't just make you rich, it makes you free. Send this video to someone still surviving on one salary, because wealth isn't earned only by working, it's earned by thinking. Knowledge only matters when acted upon, and there are millions of people who still aren't using it. So how many income streams do you have? Write it in the comments. In the next video, we'll talk about whether you're really making money or just selling your time. We'll explore system building tips, starter strategies, and real scenarios. Knowledge is power. Subscribe, follow, and hold the power in your hands. What do we know?